these are my two brothers. I've got Jimmy, who's the oldest one, and Alan the next, and I'm the baby. And we're from a famous, well, a well-known fairground family called Slaters.
And how did it translate from being on the shows to being in a rock and roll band?
Well, when we were kids, we used to muck around with instruments like all children do. And Dad got me a guitar for Christmas, so we ended up having to go to music lessons. And then I got a bit sick of the lessons, and Jimmy took mine over. Then I ended up playing Alan's drums. So Alan was a bass guitarist, Jimmy lead guitars, and I'm the drummer. And the teacher said, "You said you've got a band there, Billy." That was my dad's name, Billy. So he said, "We'll have a little band," and that's how the band started. And we got the name through the old traction engine that Dad used to have called the Rockets. So now it's called Rueben. So Jimmy painted. He couldn't get Rueben on the drums, so he put Rue, and we called it Rue and the Rockets, and that's how it came in 1958.
So how long have you been playing together now?
We've been playing professionally since 1960, 56 years.
So I think you reckon you're just about the oldest rock and roll band on the road, is that right?
I think we are, and believe it or not, this was the second club we ever played as a band in this one. The first one was a place called Alt Whistle in Northumberland, and then there was a man in the audience there, and he said he'd lived in Morpeth, and Dad said, "We're coming to Morpeth with the fair." He said, "Well, I'm on the social club, would you like to come and play there?" So the following week on the Sunday, when we came here with the fair, we played upstairs in this very club in 1960.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you three brothers from Wigton, Cumbria. After 50 years, the legend lives on. Please welcome the original, the one, and the only. It's Rue and the Rockets.
So tell us a little bit about what it was like playing, 50 years ago. Have audiences changed?
Well, oh yeah, I think in the 60s, everybody knows the 60s was the time to be in a band. there was hundreds of bands going about, and every young kid was in a band them days. As you know, it's changed completely now. It's a different way of life. In fact, there's that many places closing down now. This has survived. But you've got to remember, when we came here, we had to go upstairs. It was a small club. It wasn't like it is now. It was a small club upstairs that was like a L shape, and we were stuck in the corner, and this was our first gig. So we was that nervous as you are when you first start, but we've just carried on and on and on. And I can remember my mum saying to me dad one night, Billy, you've spent all this money on equipment. This is going to last 5 minutes. All this money, and it's all wasted. You know what they're like?
And it's lasted more than half a century.
But I think she got it wrong. I think people have got that bit wrong.
But the music's never changed.
No.
Do you mind my asking, lads, how old you are?
Well, there's 212 years, I think, between the three of us. Jimmy's 72, Alan's 71, and I'm 69.
And how long do you think you're going to go and keep doing this?
Well, we've got bookings for the next 5 years.
Another 100 years.
We've got bookings for the next 5 years.
We'll go on long as people keep booking us, and we keep enjoying it. That's the main thing. And the songs, they all make you want to dance and bounce around the songs we do. So
I believe above the storm, the smallest breath will still be heard. I believe that someone in this great somewhere is everywhere. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the sky, then I know why. I believe. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the sky, then I know why. I believe.
Now, I believe you're also quite famous in Benidorm.
yeah, well,
Tell us about how that happened.
Jimmy wrote us for a laugh of making an album in Cumbria, and Jimmy had this song about Sticky Vicky for a laugh. He just done it for a laugh, and we put it on the end of the album just for a bit joke, and it ended up getting over there, a lot of airplay and radio play and everything. It ended up got #1 for 3 months. I think it was the longest one, and it's still played over there now.
And that was 6 years ago.
And we've been over there and done everything with it. We've done the telly, and we've done all the local stations round about the Costa Blancas and that. And we still keep going up twice a year.
what's it like playing with these two fellas?
Well, I don't know.
No, what?
No, when we play, that's all we do all the time. So,
So how many gigs do you reckon you play in a year?
Well, we do an average about 3 a week now, because we're all.
But you're getting on a bit.
No, it's not the getting on. It's
because the work's dried up because, as you know, the clubs are closing down and everything's just weekends now, isn't
you
it?
know, your little bands now, they're great musicians, better than we'll ever be, and they can't get work because there's nowhere to play, no live gigs. We've had these connections all our life, and every year they book us back at the same place, and they think, oh, I better book them back. So we always get back, you know, and we're cheap.
well, not only that, we've patched up with everybody.
Yeah.
And
Everybody knows what they
it's
get.
only let our family coming tonight.
Aye. So it's a real family affair.
Aye, even with the people that like Morpeth.
Yeah.
But the secret with our band is we do birthdays, we do anniversaries, we don't do anything big. What we do is, say someone's 40, we'll do a 40th birthday, say someone's 65 or a retirement.
Or anniversary.
Or anniversary or a christening. So we're working all the time.
And that's never going to go out of fashion.
Never runs out. And we get old, but people get old too, so they say, well, my mum's 80 next week, well, you played at a christening. I'm only joking there. I'm only kidding.
Aye, probably right, you know.
No, we do divorces too. We've seen a few of them.
Right. Have a great night, lads. Break a leg.
Thank you very much, and
Thank you very much.
it's a pleasure to be talking to you.
Okay, cheers.
to be